19th November 2020 Morning Murli Om Shanti Babdada Madhuban. Sweet children, this whole world is a big hospital of the deceased. Baba has come to make the whole world free from disease. Question: which awareness should you have so that you never wilt or experience waves of sorrow? Answer: we are now to leave these old bodies and this old world and return home and then take rebirth in the new world. We are now studying Raj Yoga in order to go to the kingdom. The Father is establishing the spiritual lands of kings, means Rajasthan, for us children. When you maintain this awareness, there will no waves of sorrow. Answer: we are now to leave these old bodies and this old world and return home and then take rebirth in the new world. We are now studying Raj Yoga in order to go to the kingdom. The Father is establishing the spiritual lands of kings, means Rajasthan, for us children. When you maintain this awareness, there will no waves of sorrow. Song: you are the mother and you are the father. Om Shanti. This song is not for you children. It is played to explain to new ones. It isn't that everyone here is sensible. No, it is those who are senseless who have to be made sensible. You children understand how senseless you became. The Father is now making you sensible, just as students in schools became sensible by studying. They became barristers or engineers according to their understanding. Here, you souls are made sensible. It is souls that study through bodies. However, the education you receive outside from the livelihood of your bodies is for a temporary period. Some Hindus convert to Christianity. Why do they do that? In order to attain a little happiness, in order to get a job easily and earn money for their livelihood. You children now know that you first of all have to become soul conscious. This is the main thing because this world is diseased. Here isn't a single human being who isn't diseased. There is definitely one disease or another. This whole world is the biggest hospital in which all human beings are impure and diseased. Their lifespans are also very short. They experience sudden death. They are taken by the claws of death. Only you children understand these things. You children serve not only Bharat but the whole world in an incognito way. The main thing is that no one knows the Father. Although they are human beings, they don't know the Father from beyond this world. They have no love for Him. The Father says, now have love for me. While having love for me, you will return home with me. You have to stay in this dirty world until you return home. First of all, from being body conscious, become soul conscious. Only then will you be able to imbibe this knowledge. And remember the Father, those who don't become soul conscious are of no use. Everyone is body conscious. You understand that if you don't become soul conscious and remember the Father, you became as you were before. The main thing is to become soul conscious. It is not to know creation. The knowledge of the Creator and creation is remembered. It isn't said knowledge of creation first and then the Creator. No, first is the Creator who is the Father. It is said, O God, the Father, He comes and makes you children equal to Himself. The Father is always soul conscious and this is why He is the Supreme. The Father says, I am soul conscious. I make thee one. I enter soul conscious. I enter him in order to convert him because he too was body conscious. I tell him, consider yourselves to be a soul and have accurate remembrance of me. There are many people who live that souls are separate from human beings. Since the soul leaves the body, it means there must be the two things. The Father explains that each of you is a soul. It is souls that take rebirth. Souls adopt bodies and play their parts. Baba repeatedly says, consider yourselves to be a soul. This requires great effort. Students go to a garden in order to study in solitude. When priests go for a walk, they do so in silence. They don't remain soul conscious. They just stay in remembrance of Christ. They can even remember him while staying at home, but they especially stay in solitude and remember Christ and don't look anywhere else. Those who are very good believe that while remembering Christ, they will go to him. They believe that Christ is sitting in heaven and that they will also go to heaven. They also believe that Christ has gone to heavenly God, the Father, and that they too will go to him by having remembrance of him. All Christians are children of that one. They have some correct knowledge because the Christ soul hasn't gone back home up above. The name Christ is of the body that was put on the cross. A soul cannot be put on a cross. It is wrong to say that the Christ soul went to God the Father. How can anyone return home yet? Each founder of religion definitely has to sustain his religion after establishing it. When a building is whitewashed, that too is sustenance. You now have to remember the unlimited Father. No one but the unlimited Father can give you this knowledge. You have to benefit yourselves from being deceased. You have to become free from disease. This is the big hospital of the deceased. The whole world is a hospital of the deceased. Those who are deceased will definitely die quickly. The Father comes and makes the whole world free from disease. It isn't that you will become free from disease here. The Father says it is in the new world that you are free from disease. You cannot become free from disease in the old world. Lakshmi and Narayan are free from disease, ever healthy. They have long lifespans there. Those who are vicious are diseased. Those who are viceless are not diseased. They are completely viceless. The Father himself says, at this time the whole world in general and Bharat in particular is diseased. You children first come into the world that is free from disease. It is by staying on their pilgrimage of remembrance that you became free from disease. By having remembrance, you will go to your sweet home. This too is a pilgrimage. Souls are on a pilgrimage to the Father, the Supreme Soul. This is a spiritual pilgrimage. No one else can understand these words. You also understand this number-wise, but you forget it. This is the main thing. It is very easy to explain. Only those who stay on the spiritual pilgrimage themselves can explain to others. If you yourself are not on this pilgrimage and try to tell others, your arrow will not strike the target. There has to be the power of truth. We remember Baba so much. A wife remembers her husband so much that one is the husband of all husbands, the father of all fathers, and the guru of all gurus. Gurus too remember that one Father. Even Christ used to remember the Father, but no one knows him. Only when the Father comes can he give his introduction. The people of Bharat don't know the Father, so how can others know him? People come from abroad to learn yoga. They believe that God taught ancient yoga. They have faith in this. The father says, only once every cycle do I come and teach you true yoga. The main thing is to consider yourselves to be a soul and to remember the father. This is known as spiritual yoga. All the others are physical yogas. They have yogas with the Brahma element, means the element of light. That is not the father. That is the great element, the place of residence. Only the one father is right. Only the one father is called the truth. The people of Bharat don't know how the father is the truth. Only he establishes the land of truth. There are the land of truth and the land of falsehood. When you are living in the land of truth, Ravan's kingdom doesn't exist. It is after half the cycle that the kingdom of Ravan, the land of falsehood, begins. The whole of the golden age is said to be the land of truth. The end of the iron age is the land of falsehood. You are now sitting at the confluence. You are neither here nor there. You are now traveling. It is souls that travel, not the bodies. The Father comes and teaches you how to travel. He teaches you how to go there from here. Those people then travel to the moon and stars, etc. You now know that there is no benefit in that. It will be through those things that destruction will take place. All the efforts that they are making are useless. You know that all the things that are being created through science are going to be useful to you in the future. This drama is predestined. The unlimited Father comes and teaches you. Therefore, you should have so much regard for him. There is generally a lot of regard for teachers. A teacher instructs you to study well and pass. If you don't obey your teacher, you fail. The Father says, I teach you to make you into the masters of the world. Lakshmi and Narayan are the masters, although their subjects too are masters. There are varieties of status. All the people of Bharat say that they are its master. Even the poor consider themselves to be the masters of Bharat. However, there is a difference between a king and them. The difference in status is because of knowledge. One has to be clever in knowledge. Purity too is essential. Health and wealth are also required. There is everything in heaven. The Father explains the aim and objective to you. No one else in the world has this aim and objective in his intellect. You instantly say that this is what you are becoming. Our kingdom will be over the whole world. It is now government of the people by the people. At first there were those who were double crowned, then those with a single crown, and now those with no crown. Baba told you in Murli to make a picture of those with a single crown going down to kings with a double crown. The Father says, I am now making you into the double crowned kings of kings. They are kings for a short time, whereas here it is a matter of 21 births. The first and main thing is to become pure. You called out to me to come and purify the impure. You didn't ask to be made into kings. You children now have unlimited renunciation. You will leave this world and go home and then go to heaven. You should have this happiness inside you. Since you understand that you are going to home and then to your kingdom, why do you wilt and experience sorrow? We souls will go home and then take rebirth in the new world. Why do you children not experience permanent happiness? It is because there is a lot of opposition from Maya that your happiness decreases. The purifier himself says, remember me, and your sins of many births will be burnt away. You became Swadershan Chakradhari. You know that you will go to your kingdom of Ram. There have been many different types of king here. There is now going to be the spiritual Rajasthan, means the land of kings. You will become the masters of heaven. Christians do not understand what is meant by heaven. They call the land of liberation heaven. It isn't that heavenly God, the Father, lives in heaven. He lives in the land of peace. You are now making effort to go to paradise. You have to show this difference. God the Father is the one who resides in the land of liberation, whereas the new world is called heaven. Only the Father comes and establishes paradise. The place that you call the land of peace, they call heaven. All of these things have to be understood. The Father says this knowledge is very easy. This is the knowledge to become pure and to go to the lands of liberation and liberation in life. Only the Father gives this knowledge. When someone is about to be put on the gallows, he understands inside that he is going to God. The executioner tells him to remember God, even though neither of them knows God. That one only remembers his friends and relatives at that time. It is remembered. Someone who remembers his wife at the end, he would definitely remember someone or another. It is only in the golden age that they are conquerors of attachment, that they know that they will shed their bodies and take new one. There is no need to have remembrance there. This is why it is said, everyone remembers God at time of sorrow. There is sorrow here. Therefore they remember him, hoping to receive something from God. There they will have already received everything. You can say that your aim is to make human beings into theists and make them belong to the Lord and Master. At this time, all are orphans. We now belong to the Lord and Master. Only the Father gives the inheritance of happiness, peace, and prosperity. Lakshmi and Narayan live long lives. You also know that the people of Bharat previously used to live long lives. Now they have short lives. No one knows why it has become so short. It is very easy for you to understand this and then explain to others. This too is number wise. Each one's explanation is his own. Each of you explains according to how much you have imbibed. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, just as the Father is always soul conscious, so you too should make full effort to remain soul conscious. By your heart loving the one Father, you will return home with Him. Second point, pay full regard to the unlimited Father. That is, follow the Father's instructions. The Father's first instruction is, children, study well and pass. Follow this instruction. Blessing, may you sacrifice all consciousness of the self with a balance of sense and essence and thereby become a world transformer. Explanation. Sense means understanding points of knowledge and understanding, and essence means having the awareness of being an embodiment of all powers as an embodiment of power. If you have a balance of these two, all consciousness of the self and All old things will be sacrificed. By sacrificing every second, every thought, every word, and every action for the service of world transformation, you will automatically become a world transformer. Those who sacrifice themselves and the awareness of their own bodies are easily able to transform the atmosphere with their elevated vibrations. Slogan: remember your attainments and things of sorrow and distress will be forgotten. Om Shanti